Yes, sir, ले
Hello, everybody. Warm welcome to one and all on behalf of Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandals Yashwantrao Chauhan College, Ambazogai. It is a very warm morning at Ambazogai. Happy morning to everyone. Being at Yashwantrao Chauhan College, we are going to have one day national seminar on research methodology. For this event, we have with us the president of the program, Honorable Principal of our college, Dr. Shivdas Shirsat sir. At the same time, yes, am I audible? Yes. So, to begin the program, I request Honorable Principal of Yashwantrao Chauhan College, Dr. Shivdas Shirsat sir, to offer flowers of Yashwantrao Chauhan, the former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, revolutionary leader who laid down the foundation of the green revolution, agricultural revolution at Maharashtra and India. We have with us Honorable President Dr. Shivdas Sir, Member Department for English, Ahilya Balude, and myself, Dr. Mritundra Rajpante. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Pavaskar Sir from Goa, who is the inaugurator of this event. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Ramesh Saugule sir. Okay. Welcome, sir. Thank you. I also request Dr. Ahilya Balude to welcome Dr. Shivdas Shirsat. Thank you. And with the beautiful flowers and words of love and respect, I welcome Honorable Vivek Pavaskar sir and request Honorable Principal Dr. Shivdas Shirsat to begin his welcome address. Welcome, sir. Good morning, all. Mute करा. Dear participants, present on this digital platform today,
our college MSP Mandals, Yashwantrao Chavan College, Department of English and IQAC have organized this national online seminar on research, language and literature. I welcome all of you in this seminar on research methodology. I welcome respected Vivek Pavaskar, keynote speaker of the national seminar, head Department of English, Sri Mallikarjun and Sri Chetan Manju Desai College, Delam, Canacona, Goa. Dr. Ramesh Chaugule, head Department of English, Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Sub-Center Dharashiv. Resource person of this seminar and all participants, professors from various colleges, research guide, research students of our research center, all participants out of the state who have joined this platform. I heartily welcome all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to express here the Honorable MLA Dr. Prakash Dada Solanke, President of our Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandals, Honorable Secretary MLC, respected Satish Bhau Chavan, Dr. Narendra Kale, Honorable Sri Dattatreya Patil, and all the CDC members always inspire us to organize such events and they support us for any academic administrative decisions and actions so we could get A plus in fourth cycle of NAC. With the help of Dr. Ramesh Shinde, Professor P.K. Jadhav, our college IQAC coordinator, Dr. Mukund Rajpankhe, steering committee coordinator, Dr. Ahilya Barure, and technical supporter, Mr. Ali and Mr. Asep Sheikh. Intentionally, we have organized this national level seminar on this topic research methodology in English and literature. We see that there are the number of theories which we have to apply different theories and methods of research. Usually, literary research involve a combination of methods such as actual research, discourage analysis, and qualitative research method. But when we see the research in English, in a language and literature, it is see that basic concept theories are not clear to the researcher. And now, National Education Policy 2020 has focused on research mainly. Degree with research, special universities will be established for research. So, it is a need of time to prepare base and this our try to make this platform open to get knowledge, to discuss, to ask, to answer the doubts. I would like to quote here research is seeing what everybody else has seen and thinking what nobody else has thought, said by Albert Season Geoji. Research and development are the catalyst for creativity and innovation deeply crucial role in context of higher education, recognizing and challenges our college has started research center, English, Marathi, Hindi, economics, political science, and commerce. And we try to motivate our students for research seminar, workshop, and conferences. Applied research is a type of examination looking to find practically solution for existing problems. This can include challenges in the language and literature, education and literature and society. So, researcher, language, and literature should turn and emphasize on applied research. Actually, research is never-ending subject. So, like sun rays, there are new dimensions with thoughts there is for research. I hope this national seminar will be fruitful and useful for all participants and will be helpful in their research work in future. I would like to say research is never ending subject. I am sure that you all will feel enriched with knowledge after completion of these events. I welcome you all once again to the seminar and hope that you all will have a great time ahead. Once again, thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. It was really very happy experience to listen you speaking about research methodology and especially the theme of our national seminar today. After the welcome address of Honorable Principal Dr. Shivdas Shirsat sir, I am going to introduce Honorable Dr. Vivid Pavaskar sir, who is the guest of honor, inaugurator, and keynote addresser for this event. Dear delegates, Professor Dr. Vivid Pavaskar is Head Department of English at Shri Mallikarjun and Sri Chetan Manju Desai College, Delhi, Kanakona at Goa. He had completed his master's degree in English language and literature during 1991 to 1993. He is a dynamic scholar, busy in various activities. He has been working at various levels at various societies. He was vice president during 2008 for Junior Chamber International India Zone. He was 11th chairman during 2010-11 for the Vishwa Cooperative Housing Society. He has been working as director for event management and has successfully carried out various events. He is a motivational speaker. At the same time, he has been working for empowerment solutions, training and consultancy services at Goa. He is a creative and critical writer. To his record, as a co-author, he has a text on environmental studies. He has given his contribution for dictionaries in science, geography, environment, and Shabdakosha of the subjects. He is life member of Goa Hiking Association. He has worked as Secretary General for Taekwondo Association of Goa. He is ex-member of the Academic Council of Goa for English at Goa University. Dear delegates, such a dynamic and versatile inaugurator, keynote addresser is with us from Goa. I request Honorable Dr. Vivid Pavaskar sir to share his valuable views, opinions, comments, expert experience of research to the delegates of our college. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Vivid Pavaskar sir. Sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, esteemed scholars and literature enthusiasts, it is a pleasure to interact with you. I, Keep Six honest serving men, They taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when and how and where and who. These lines by Rudyard Kipling reveal how being curious can enable us to seek answers leading to enlightenment. Yes, it is a question of answers that charges and channelizes the cerebral activity of a researcher. It is the yearning for learning that pushes one to undertake a journey of uncharted territories. It is the ardent desire of researchers to advance the frontiers of knowledge, to gain mastery over the unknown, to expand the limits of what is known about something, and to discover new things. No road in life is smooth, especially for a researcher. It is full of ups and downs, but with the role of a lighthouse played by the master guide, the seeker sees the light of a new dawn and a new era is born.
Pavaskar sir,
Ah,
uh, adjust your camera so that you
yes,
will
yes,
be properly visible to all.
sure.
Half the image is visible. Little
What
upper.
about now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not adjusted, sir.
See,
Take your camera downward.
here.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all right, sir.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. Begin, please.
So before we know how, we must have a strong why. The impetus for undertaking research must come from within. Research is not everyone's cup of tea, and yet it is an existential necessity. Research is essential for the progress of society and the development of new ideas, greater insights, tools, technologies, and innovations. Why must you take research? Why should you undertake research? Well, there could be multiple reasons. Research allows you to pursue your interests, to learn something new, to hone your problem solving skills, and to challenge yourself in new ways. With a self initiated research project, you leave the university or college with a product that represents the distillation of your interests and studies, and possibly a real contribution to the world knowledge. Every field of study has its own research problems and methods. As a researcher, you seek answers to questions of great interest to you. Your research problem could be aesthetic, social, political, scientific, or technical. You choose the tools, gather and analyze the data, and report your findings to a wider audience. Research is an integral part of the development of a country. Your research could add to the luster and glory of India. Be the best you can be in the field of your choice. Research is vital in education. Educational research provides insights into how students learn and how teaching can be improved to facilitate learning. It allows educators to develop new teaching methods, technologies, and materials that can help students to achieve their full potential. Educational research has also contributed to the development of new fields such as online education and distance learning. One can very well benefit from research in digigogy, that is, using digital tools for learning. Research is essential for the advancement of technology. Technological research has led to the development of new products and services, such as smartphones, computers, the internet, and the like. It has also revolutionized various industries, including healthcare, transportation, and communication. Technological research has enabled the creation of new jobs and industries. making significant contributions to our economy. Research also plays a crucial role in social policy. Social research provides insights into the needs and concerns of society, informing policymakers about the best ways to address social issues. It also helps to evaluate the effectiveness of policies and programs, ensuring that they achieve their intended outcomes. Social research has contributed to the development of policies related to healthcare, social services, criminal justice, among others. Students of literature enjoy a position of privilege because their research on literature is didactic as well as aesthetic. Students learn and enjoy at the same time. You can be a time traveler and visit the past, or gain insights on how the future is going to be. India is a multilingual and multicultural country. Its rich heritage is reflected in its literature, and there are multiple opportunities like translating works from one language to another, doing comparative studies, and whatnot. Indian writings in English is a rich area for research studies. To be Indian in thought, feeling, emotion, and experience, and expressing ourselves in English is indeed a notable achievement for Indian writers in English. The flavor of Indianness lends to the richness of Indian writings in English. The plurality of a nation, its multiple cultures, and linguistic diversity is a trait for writers in English. We accepted English as our national language along with Hindi and have benefited from its use as a library language as well as a bridge between different language states. One witnesses a kaleidoscope of themes in Indian writings in English, such as ecological concerns, gender issues, multiculturalism, the humorous side of human nature, conflict between the East and the West, magic realism, social realism, feminist perspectives, diasporic writings, and the like. The new English writers have expanded the literary horizon with a plethora of themes, experimentation, techniques, and approaches. Friends, let us explore the exciting realm of research possibilities within Indian writings in English. Today, our focus turns to diverse themes and genres, each contributing to the vibrant tapestry of literature emanating from the Indian subcontinent. First, let's tackle Adivasi literature, emergence, and evolution. Our journey begins with Adivasi literature in English. Adivasi authors grapple with themes such as land rights, displacement, environmental exploitation, and cultural preservation. The politics of language plays a crucial role as these writers navigate the blend of English and tribal languages to create unique stylistic registers, infusing oral traditions into their narratives. Examining tribal representations becomes imperative. While historical stereotypes persist, Adivasi authors actively counter these misrepresentations, asserting their cultural identities and offering nuanced portrayals of their communities. This includes acknowledging the intersectional concerns of caste, gender, and class within Adivasi communities. The politics of language becomes a battleground where linguistic colonization and marginalization present challenges. Efforts to promote Bhasha literatures and translate Adivasi works becomes vital for more inclusive representation. Resistance strategies emerge through subverting narrative structures, reclaiming land and history, and celebrating cultural values. It is crucial to delve into these elements acknowledging the complexities of Adivasi literature and fostering diverse critical approaches. Next, let us look at LGBTQ plus themes in Indian writing in English. Shifting our gaze, LGBTQ themes have gained prominence in recent years. Authors explore diverse experiences, identities, and struggles within the context of Indian society. Representation and visibility take center stage, urging us to analyze the nuances in the portrayal of LGBTQ characters, considering factors such as gender, sexuality, and intersectionality. Identity and intersectionality reveal how LGBTQ experiences intersect with other aspects like caste, religion, and socio-economic status. Coming out narratives, family dynamics, and historical perspectives provide avenues for exploration, while activism and social change become pivotal in understanding how literature contributes to real world impact. Regional and cultural variations add layers to LGBTQ representations as authors engage with different perspectives across India. The genre and narrative styles, translation and accessibility, global influences, and critical reception form additional facets that beckon researchers to unravel the intricacies of LGBTQ themes. Next, let's look at hybridity and multilingualism in Indian writing in English. Yes, now let's delve into the fascinating world of hybridity and multilingualism within Indian writing in English. Regional languages influence English literature, and writers seamlessly integrate multilingualism into their works. Code switching, intertextuality, and borrowing from Indian languages redefine linguistic boundaries, creating a literary identity that mirrors India's linguistic diversity. From code switching and cultural hybridity to post colonial perspectives and translation as a form of hybridity, there is much to explore. Urban versus rural hybridities, hybrid identities, narrative techniques, postmodern influences, hybrid genres, and the global impact of globalization invite scholars to dissect the layers of linguistic and cultural influences within Indian writings in English. Understanding how readers interpret and engage with multilingual elements opens new avenues. Historical perspectives guide us in tracing shifts in the representation of hybridity over time. As we embark on this exploration, we aim to uncover the dynamic ways in which literature reflects and contributes to India's rich cultural and linguistic landscape. Science fiction and speculative fiction. Well, venturing into the realm of imagination, Indian science fiction in English literature emerges as a dynamic and evolving genre. Authors blend traditional Indian themes with futuristic elements, offering unique perspectives on science, technology, and society. From incorporating elements of mythology and folklore to addressing societal issues to the speculative fiction, this genre provides a lens to reflect on the impact of scientific advancements. Themes such as caste dynamics, religious tensions, and environmental challenges are explored in futuristic settings, envisioning potential futures shaped by Indian ingenuity and challenges. This genre serves as a platform for diverse voices representing different religions and cultures within India. In conclusion, Indian sci fi in English literature encapsulates the fusion of tradition and modernity, offering imaginative explorations of the impact of science and technology on Indian society. It navigates the intersection of cultural heritage and speculative futures, contributing to the global landscape of science fiction literature. Now we come to historical and archival research. As we turn the pages of history, historical and archival research unfolds, revealing hidden voices and untold stories. Colonial archives become windows into the past, shedding light on marginalized experiences and forgotten figures. Oral histories and indigenous knowledge breathe life into the historical narratives, enriching literary works with authenticity and challenging dominant historical constructs. Fueling literary creativity, historical fiction, speculative fiction, and creative biographies find their roots in archival research. The challenges of accessibility and preservation, coupled with the need for critical engagement and responsible representation, guide our exploration. Digital tools and initiatives become our allies in preserving literary heritage and fostering diverse perspectives. By integrating historical and archival research into Indian writings in English, authors can weave compelling stories, interrogate the present, and imagine diverse futures, contributing to a more inclusive understanding of history and society. Digital humanities and data analysis. Our journey into the digital realm unfolds as we apply digital tools and data analysis to literary texts in Indian writings in English. Text mining and sentiment analysis uncover underlying trends and motives, while stylometry and authorship attribution discern unique writing styles. Network analysis explores character relationships, and geospatial analysis maps literary settings. Topic modeling identifies prevailing themes, and digital archives contribute to the preservation of literary heritage. Social media analysis delves into reader reception, and machine translation aids in understanding multilingual texts. Engaging in digital humanities projects fosters interdisciplinary research, and semantic analysis deepens our understanding of literary texts. As we embrace these digital tools, we enhance the depth and scope of literary research, uncovering patterns, trends, and insights that contribute to a more nuanced understanding of Indian writings in English. Now we come to graphic novels and digital narratives. A new chapter unfolds as we explore graphic novels and digital narratives in Indian writings in English. Graphic novels, once associated with children's comics, now tackle more mature themes, offering nuanced perspectives on Indian society. Visuals become co-narrators, and multilinguality and hybridity infuse authenticity into storytelling. Digital narratives usher in interactive and immersive experiences, reaching a global audience and fostering experimentation and innovation. Challenges such as building a sustainable market and bridging the digital divide guide our exploration, urging us to nurture talent, collaboration, and critical frameworks. As we delve into these new storytelling forms, we witness a dynamic shift in Indian writings in English, where accessibility, experimentation, and inclusivity redefine the literary landscape. In conclusion, as we navigate the diverse possibilities within Indian writings in English, let us be inspired by the richness of themes, the interplay of languages, the creative fusion of tradition and modernity, and the embrace of innovative storytelling forms. Our journey through Adivasi literature, LGBTQ themes, hybridity, science fiction, historical research, digital humanities, and emerging narrative forms reveals a rich literary landscape that is brimming with possibilities. By engaging with and acknowledging these voices, perspectives, and innovations, we contribute to a more diverse, vibrant, and inclusive understanding of Indian writings in English. As scholars, enthusiasts, and advocates of literature, let us embark on this journey together, unraveling the layers of complexity and beauty that define the literary tapestry of India. We look forward to a rich intellectual stimulation in this national seminar that would lead to emergence of qualitative research literature. I extend my gratitude to the organizers for the opportunity of connecting with bright minds like you, and wish you a fruitful, memorable time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It really remained intellectual experience to listen you. Being there at Goa, you reached the learners from Yashwantrao Chauhan College and abroad. We run UG, PG, and research department, and the students are usually expected to understand what research is, what types of research are, how is it done in language and literature. Regarding that, to listen you and to get new information, new knowledge, new directions of research remained a valuable experience. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being inaugurator and guest of honor for the first session. You enlightened us, and that is a rich experience with us, with the delegates of this one-day national seminar. Now is the turn to go towards the second session. After listening Dr. Vivid Pavaskar sir, we are expected to go towards the second session of this one-day national seminar. And for this second session, we have with us Dr. Ramesh Chougule sir. Hello. Am I audible to Ramesh Chougule sir? Hello sir.
Yes, yes. You are quite audible.
Yes.
Audible.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
you are audible.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, dear delegates, Dr. Chougule sir, Dr. Ramesh Chougule sir from Sub-Center of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Dharashi, is there with us. Let me introduce him, a little information about his career as teacher. Dr. Ramesh Chougule sir is professor and head department of English at Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Sub-center of it is there at Dharashi. Dear delegates, Dr. Ramesh Chougule sir is chairman of the Board of Studies in English in these days for graduation, post-graduation, and PhD. So he has his specialization in Indian English literature, post-modern literature, science fiction, African and Caribbean literature, British literature, etc. He was a principal of the college and then he joined the sub-center at Dharashi. He has been teaching from last 27 years at college and at the university. There are books, reference books, research papers to his credit. More than 50 research papers are published till this date. 5 chapters are also published in the books. He has participated as resource person, inaugurator, guest of honor for various seminars, conferences, workshops at national and international level. He is a thorough gentleman and he is with us. That's a great pleasure to welcome him, to listen him. I wholeheartedly welcome him on behalf of Yashwantrao Chauhan College Department of English and Internal Quality Assurance Cell of the college. Honorable Chougule sir, wholeheartedly welcome to this event. Now is the turn to listen Dr. Chougule sir. Welcome sir. Hello, Honorable Chougule sir. Oh, Mr. Asif.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Asif.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Kelly unmute, sir.
Unmute and make him co-host so that he may share the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Welcome, Chougule sir.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Please begin.
Thank you. 1 minute. I will share now.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are visible. You are audible too. Yes, sir. You are visible. You are audible.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Asif. Hello, Mr. Asif.
हाँ sir.
We are not able to listen Dr. Chougule sir. Unmute him.
सर अनम्यूट किया है उनको, 2 अकाउंट से ज्वाइन हो गए सर उन्होंने.
It's because of that
उसकी
it would
वजह
be
से प्रॉब्लम.
Hello, Chougule sir.
Hello. सर आवाज येतो तुमच्याकडे काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे सर हेलो हा येतो का आवाज हेलो सर आवाज येतो का? हेलो आता आवाज येतं?
हा सर येतोय.
येतो ना? ओके ओके, थँक्यू थँक्यू.
ओके सर.
हेलो हेलो, am I audible?
Yes sir, please continue.
Thank you. Extremely sorry for the technical problem created due to this joining on both account. Okay. Convener of this national workshop on research methodology in English language and literature, principal of the college, coordinator of this national workshop, Dr. Mukund Rajpanke, and his team, all participants in this one-day workshop, and the resource persons. I'm going to talk on research methodology. What is research? And what is research methodology? How do you differentiate research methodology from research method? What are the various types of research? What is hypothesis, aims, objectives, discussion, writing references, bibliography, and the overall why the research should be done? What is the need for the research scholars to work for the research? These are some of the most important issues I'm going to talk on. See, here research is nothing but a systematic investigation. Now, systematic investigation means what? See, that is most important. And for what purpose we have to investigate systematically and scientifically? See, a research leads to gain a new knowledge. A research leads to find out a new solution, a new knowledge to the question for which we are trying to study. A systematic and scientific investigation, a systematic and scientific analysis, examination of a issue taken for the study, of a question taken for the study in order to gain a new knowledge. See, that is research. A research leads to new knowledge. A research leads to new understanding. See, this definition is given by New Standard Encyclopedia, and in Oxford English Dictionary, another definition is given: a search for or investigation directed to the discovery of some fact. Investigation directed to the discovery of some facts. See, in fact, in literary research, facts are already stated by the selected authors or by the authors. It is the duty of research scholar to find out that fact, that idea, which is represented by the particular author in the text. See, investigation directed to the discovery of some facts by careful consideration or study of subject. Subject which is taken for the study, the subject which is taken for analysis or interpretation should be studied carefully and systematically, and what is to know that scientifically. And that will lead us to understand a new knowledge. See, a critical or scientific inquiry into the issue, into the problem selected for the study is most important. And that is stated in Oxford English Dictionary. See, a very studious inquiry or examination into the topic, into the subject should be done critically. See, and a studious inquiry, or especially a critical and exhaustive investigation of experimentation, having for its aim the discovery of new facts and their correct information, the revision of accepted conclusions, theories or laws in the light of newly discovered facts, or the practical application of such new or revised conclusions, theories or laws. See, this is the definition given by Webster's International Dictionary. See here, once again, all these dictionaries, in all these dictionaries, we come to know that the meaning of research. What is the research? That is again search, that is trying to find out something, again. See, that is something is already stated, and it is the aim of, it is the duty of that research scholar to make a systematic and scientific inquiry. Systematic and scientific involves critical, involves that exhaustive investigation, involves analysis, interpretation, experimentation, in order to find out new facts, in order to find out new knowledge, new information. See, and in order to find out new knowledge and new information, we have to apply some theories to that text, to that analysis. The use of certain theory to the text will allow us to understand new knowledge, will allow us to understand new facts. See, that is most important. That is the research. We are not trying to find out something quite different, something quite new. What is stated in the text? What is stated in the text but not discovered? See, that statement, that fact which is stated already in the text should be discovered, uncovered. See, that is the aim of the research. That is most important in doing the research. See here. See, research means systematic and critical investigation to find out new facts and their information, correct information, new facts, discovery of new facts and their correct information. See, revision of the accepted laws or theories. See, that is most important. Revision of accepted laws. See, already some truth, some fact is stated in the text, and we are revisiting that truth, that fact in the text by applying certain theories to the text. See, that is most important. See, certain facts are stated by the author in the text. For example, Arundhati Roy has stated the life of the people belonging to the, what is to say, that low caste people. The image of woman in Indian society, in the patriarchal society, it is already stated by Arundhati Roy, but you have to apply certain theory in order to revisit that factor, to revisit that truth. See, and to find out something new, how she has given that truth in her text in a different way. See, that should be represented by the author, by the research scholar, using certain theory. See, that is practical application of new or revised conclusions, theories or laws. See, that is also most important. We have to apply certain theory of certain theories from postmodernism should be applied to the novels of Shashi Tharoor. See, or you can apply feminism. You can apply cyber feminism to the works of Rudy Rucker, to the works of William Gibson, to the works of Pat Cadigan. See here, if you apply these cyber theories to the works written in America after 1990s, the works like Bridge Trilogy or Sinners, see, these works are most important cyber literature in which you will come across how a woman accepts, a woman or a female accepts a new machine instead of what is to say, that the human beings, instead of male-dominated society, embrace new machine, because machine does not know, machine does not make any differentiate between male and female. Machine allows both male and female to use it. See here, and female uses that machine in order to establish her own identity in the male-dominated society. That is the most important aspect in cyber culture, and that cyber theories given by the critics. I forgot the name of that critic, but some critics are there, cyber critics are there. See, these critical theories, cyber critical theories should be applied to the cyber literature so that you will come to know how a new fact is evolved in the text. A new fact is evolved in that text. See, that is most important. See, when you are going to do a research, at that time you have to understand the background literature also. Background information, background knowledge of that literature is most important. Which are these background literature then? Or literary survey. See, that is most, before entering into the text, before entering into the your problem, you have to understand, you have to know, you have to read the various sources available on that particular text, on that particular problem which you have taken for the study. See, that is background knowledge is most important. Without having background knowledge, it is not possible for you to make your point quite different, quite new, quite, what is to say, distinguishable from the other facts already discovered by the other critics, other academicians. See, that is most important. See, literary review is most important. How the various critics, academicians, scholars attempted to study that particular problem and represented their own views, their own what is to study, their own ideology on that particular problem which you have taken for the study. See, you have to understand this background knowledge and then try to see. That is first and most important thing is that you must have a command on your language. That is the most important research function. Command on language. That is the most important. Most of the students are not able to understand what is to say, that verb object concord or verb subject concord. How to use the language what kind of language should be used in that research. See, these things are most important, and that is why literary language should be used rather than using day-to-day language. See, literary language that should appeal to our mind, that should appeal to the brain. See, appeal to the mind and brain is most important. And in order to know the various facts already discovered by the various scholars and academicians, you must read the various texts and reference books available on that particular topic, available on that particular subject which you have taken for the study. See, reading of texts and reference books is also most important. You must have a thorough information about the libraries. You must have a thorough information about the various sources, primary sources, secondary sources. See, in order to compile the information, data. See, compiling information, compiling data. See, in order to compile, in order to collect the material for your research, you must have a thorough knowledge about the libraries. You must have a thorough knowledge about the various sources also. See, that is also most important. Next, research methodology. Which procedure should be used for your topic? You must know. There are various procedures available in literature also. You must choose a correct and logical research methodology for your research. There are different types of research methodology, methods also. See, you must choose a correct methodology, see, for your topic and information about related literature also. That is review of literature once again. Related literature you must have, because you are trying to fill up the gap. See, you are trying to fill up the gap. What is not discovered is going to be discovered by you people, by the research scholar. And that is why you must have a thorough knowledge about the various reference books, texts, various articles available on the topic selected for the study. Information about the related literature is also most important. See, most important. See, is literary research common to other research? See, that is also most important. Literary research is common to other research like scientific research, research in commerce, research in management, research in medical, engineering. See, that is also most important. See, contents of literary research differs from the research from the other disciplines. See, remember, literary research is quite different from the scientific research. Literary research is quite different from the research done in commerce and management. Literary research is quite different from the research done in engineering, medical, and other disciplines, faculties. See here. Science research, it is basic research, applied research also, whereas literary research is textual analysis, textual criticism, textual interpretation. Not only textual, but sometimes you have to study the biographical also, biographical, theoretical, interpretative. See here, theoretical it is. Literary research is theoretical. Certain theories are applied. See, theories are applied to the text in order to find out new knowledge, in order to find out new discovery. See, interpretation of the text is most important. See here. Then what are the types of research? Writing research paper, writing research project, writing report, writing MPhil dissertation, writing PhD thesis. What is the difference between research paper and research article? See, that is also most important. There are different types of projects like minor research project, major research projects. Then the difference between dissertation and thesis, at least we have to understand what is the difference between dissertation and thesis. Why the term dissertation is not used for PhD. Especially in European countries, the term dissertation is used for PhD. But in our Indian context, see, the term dissertation is used for PG students research is used for MPhil students research, and it is up to the 100 pages. A limited topic is taken for the study. A limited, very comprehensive topic is taken for the study in PhD, whereas very what used to say that a very short topic, is taken for the MPhil degree. See, that is the difference between dissertation and thesis. See here, comprehension study of a particular subject is done in PhD, whereas limited study, a particular aspect of that particular author is taken for the study in MPhil. See, that is also the most important. See, next, what are the ways of research? See, literary research, it is a table work. There is no need for us to go to the laboratory to analyze certain work. No, there is no need. Just you have to sit in one place, read the book. See here, table work it is. It is textual analysis. And since it is textual analysis, we have to read the text. We have to read and reread and analyze that text. Analysis means what? Analysis. We are interpreting the text, writing your own ideas and impressions about that text in your own language. That is analysis, textual analysis. See, textual analysis. See, most of the students are not able to make difference between interpretation, analysis, description. Descriptive method is used in the research in this research. Interpretative and analytic methods are used in the research. What do you mean by interpretation and analysis? Textual analysis. See, we have to understand these things also. And application of certain postmodern concept or any other concept, certain theory to the text, that is also most important in research, in literary research. We are also doing comparison also. Two authors are taken for the comparison. See here, authors from different languages are taken for the comparison. Authors from different countries are taken for the comparison. Even within the text, see, within the various texts written by one author, a comparison also made in order to find out the similarities and differences and similarities in terms of use of language, in terms of use of narrative techniques, in terms of handling of themes, in terms of treatment of subject matter, and so on and so forth. See, that is, we have to point out the similarities and differences in comparative study. See, that is the way of research. And as far as language is considered, in fact, I am not expert in language, but we can do survey, field work. See, in language-oriented research, surveys are done, field works are done in order to compile the data. Questionnaires are given to the research students. Questionnaires are given to the targeted audience. Targeted audience, that is students, teachers, principals, sometimes the members of the society, in order to collect the information, in order to collect the data for your research. And then statistical analysis are done using the various theories once again. Statistical analysis of the collected data, of the collected information. And this statistical data or statistical analysis is done using table, charts, and other things. See, that is the ways of the research. In language, it is survey-oriented, language-oriented. In literature, textual analysis, interpretation. See, examination, application, see, comparison. These are the two most important ways of the research. Then, structure of a research paper. See, I'm going to talk on this structure of the research paper. See, scope. In the very beginning, you have to see what is the scope of the topic selected for writing a research paper. Is there any scope? Scope means whether your research will lead to provide a new information, whether your research will give us information that is quite significant at national and international level. Significance of your study, national significance, international significance, literary significance, whether the topic selected by the research scholar or the question taken for the study by the research scholar will lead to investigate, will lead to find out a new knowledge which is quite different, which is quite undiscovered, which is quite not found in other literature. See, you have to find out this one thing. Then for that purpose, literature review is most important. You have to read the most of the texts, you have to read the most of the articles related to your topic and see how far the topic selected by you is quite different, will fill up the gap. See, that is most important. Then introduction, writing introduction is also most important. Introduce your topic within 300 words, 400 words, 500 words, not more than 400 words. Introduce your topic. Your introduction should lead that research or that reader to enter in the text immediately. See, your introduction will lead to the readers to understand what is stated in the next pages. See, that is most important. That is very systematically and scientifically. Aims and objectives should be stated in introduction. Aims, objectives, method, methodology, hypothesis. See, all these should come in introduction. See, that is most important. Then conceptual analysis, that is what kind of concept you have taken, what kind of theory you have taken here in order to apply to your topic. Without theory, you cannot write your research paper or your PhD thesis or MPhil dissertation. You have to use a certain theory in order to make your point more systematic, in order to make your point more effective, in order to support your ideas, your ideology, your observation, your impression. You must use a certain theory also. See, that is conceptual analysis. Concepts of mimesis, concepts of imitation, concepts stated, various concepts you will come across in postmodernism. Various concepts like Baudrillard's hyperreality, or what used to say that simulacra and simulation. These are the concepts in postmodernism, or Foucault's new historicism, Foucault's, or what used to say that the writers like meta-narration. There is a credibility towards meta-narration. That is meta-narration, mini-narratives. See, these concepts should be systematically analyzed, because you are going to apply these concepts to your literature, to your research. See, and that conceptual analysis should be given immediately after the introduction. Then the development of research idea. Then you have to develop your research idea, that is reading the text, analyzing the text, observing the text, and writing your own impressions about that text in your own language, using the concepts, using the theories. See, that is also most important. You have to illustrate the text. You have to illustrate and analyze the text, interpret the text. See, in your own language. And then quotations, you have to take certain quotations from the secondary sources, from the primary sources also, in order to support your arguments. See, that is most important. When you are making arguments in your writing, see, in your research, your arguments should not be vague one. Your arguments should be one, clarity should be there. That is most important. And in order to have a clarity to your arguments, you have to support the various arguments made by the other critics and academicians in the various sources. See, that is using the quotations. See, that quotation should be relative one. See, not irrelevant quotation. Irrelevant quotation should not be used in the research. Very relevant to what kind of argument you are doing. See, the same argument should be found in other writers, and that should be used as a support to your own arguments. And next, that is conclusion, your own impression. What is your impression? What is your observation? What do you feel? When you read, when you analyze, interpret, when you apply the theory, what do you feel? Your conclusion, your findings, your suggestions. See, these are the most important part in conclusion. That is the structure of research paper. That is the structure of research paper. And after conclusion, reference writing is also there. You have to write the reference. List of references should be given at the end of the research paper, so that the reader will come to know that this quotation is taken from this book. These books are useful for writing or for the research on that particular topic. See, that is most important. See, that is most important. See, then the tools of research. What are the tools of research? See, bibliography, the most important tool. Bibliography. You must have a thorough knowledge about the author, about the books available on that author, about the various books written, various texts written by that particular author. See, that is bibliography. See, journals and the articles published on that particular topic, you must have a thorough knowledge. These resources you must know. You must read the other theses and dissertations related to your topic. Interviews, review of literature, these are the most important tools of the research. These are the most important tools of the research. See here. Next, the structure of MPhil or dissertation or PhD thesis. The same, once again, the same thing is there. In the very beginning, you have to state the objectives, then scope, delimitations of your research, then review of related literature. Already I have talked on that related literature, scope, objectives, hypothesis. See, certain hypothesis which you have in your own mind about that particular author, about that particular topic taken for the study. See, that should be stated. The schemes of the chapters should be stated in the same introduction, subpoints, number of quotations, length of quotations. These are the most important. And conclusion, that is synoptic conclusion, concrete findings, validation of hypothesis, whether your hypothesis is validated or not. You have to state what is your achievement, whether the objectives are achieved or not, whether aims and objectives are achieved or not. That should be stated, and further exploration should be stated at the end of your research. Further exploration. You can suggest to the other research scholars how the same author should be taken for the analysis in a different way. Different topics should be suggested at the end of your research. That is further exploration. See, that is also most important. See, when you are writing your research, at that time you have to do editing. You have to finalize your thesis also. Write first draft in your own language. See here. Then second draft is there, checking of the content, whether the content which is already given in your first draft is reliable one, is relevant one, is coherent one, logical relationship should be maintained in the arguments. See here, whether the structure of the sentence is correct, spellings, grammar, you have to check all these things in your second draft. And in the third draft, once again, editing the whole thesis, checking the research methodology, the methodology which is used by the research scholar is really useful, is really relevant in the topic, whether the quotations used, inserted, supported to your arguments are really relevant one, whether they see the length of the chapters. Most of the students are committing the mistakes. The first chapter is of 100 pages, 110 pages, and remaining 3 chapters are in 50 pages only. See, that is not research. The most important thing is that no doubt introduction is most important. Introduction sets the tone of the thesis, but that in introduction, you have to write the only thing which is very useful, essential in your topics. That is the length of the chapters you have to. And findings also. And all these things, the third draft will be finalized by the researcher under the supervision of the research guide. See, that is most important. And lastly, you will finalize the thesis. Now, research methodology, whether you are using 7th MLA handbook, 8th handbook, or 9th edition, see, that is most important. Whether you are using MLA style or AME style, rules about the in-text, rules about the references, rules about the bibliography, rules about the setting of thesis, margins, page numbering, line spacing, titles of the text, all this should come under the research methodology. That is, in research methodology, you have to see all these things. See, that is most important. See, and in APA style, especially this APA style is used in language study, American Psychological Association. See, it is updated also time to time. And you have to see whether these things are really represented in your thesis or not. See, this is the research. And lastly, I would like to inform you that once the thesis is completed, you have to revisit that thesis once again and see if any mistakes in the use of spelling in the structure is left in your thesis or not. If it is left, try to remove that mistake and finally you can submit your thesis or your dissertation or your article to the publication. This is the research methodology. I think my talk on research methodology it is a discussion on research methodology. It is not a studied lecture or really useful for you. But whatever I know about the research methodology is shared to the research scholars and participants in this national seminar. Thank you very much, Dr. Mukund Rajpanki, for allowing me to participate in
Thank you, Dr.
national.
Sogule, sir.
Sure. Thank you very much, sir.
As you lastly said, whether it was useful for delegates or not, it's absolutely useful for the researchers, especially the students who are doing research at the level of PhD, sir. We are very happy to listen you for the second session, giving us entire discipline of research at the level of MPhil, at the level of research paper writing, research article writing, research thesis writing for PhD. We, the members of Yashwantrao Chauhan College, Department of English, wholeheartedly thank you for your intellectual talk. Even though it was a busy schedule of your examination, you could spare time with us, and that gives us great pleasure and deep respect for your presence. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dear delegates, as this one-day national seminar organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Department of English, Yashwantrao Chavan College. We listened the two eminent scholars from Goa and from Dharashi. Dr. Vivek sir spoke about the linguistic barriers in creativity, in criticism, and even in research. And that was a brainstorming talk of Honorable Vivek sir. After that, we listened to Honorable Saugule sir. It's because of him the researchers are highly enlightened in relation to criticism, in relation to research in language and literature. Now is the time to pay vote of thanks to all the dignitaries available for this one-day feast. In the beginning, I thank Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal and the members of our governing council for giving us permission to have such a kind of seminar. Due respect and honor is due to Honorable Principal of our college, Dr. Shivdas Shirsat sir. With his warm words of welcome, this event began. And for the whole seminar, he remained present with us. Thank you, sir. I am highly obliged to say few words of thanks to Honorable Dr. Ramesh Saugule sir. At the same time, Honorable Dr. Vivid Pavaskar sir for being with us for both the sessions. And finally, words of thanks are due to the students of graduation, post-graduation, and students pursuing PhD from our department. So thank you one and all. Thank you. The support system, Dr. Ahilya Barure, Member Department of English, Dr. Vasant Gayekwad, Member Department of English, and the technical support of Mr. Sheikh Asif and Sheikh Ali for this event. Once again, I thank all the members being available here with us. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Over to you, Mr. Asif. Mr. Sheikh Asif?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, we shall conclude and shall finish